white-collar towns around the world. Nothing fuels wanderlust quite like colorful towns, while entire streets of towns are decked out with every color of the rainbow. There are really lots of colorful places in the world, but are there any towns that are painted in only one color? Of course, there are, but they are very rare. We have rounded up the 10 most unusual tourist destinations, one-color towns. Enjoy the video. Chefchaoen, Morocco. Chefchaoen or Chaoen is a city in the Rif Mountains of northwest Morocco. It's known for the striking blue-washed buildings of its old town. Founded in 1451, this historic city served as a refuge for Jews. Jewish refugees who escaped Europe in 1930 painted their neighborhoods in blue, a symbol of the sky and heaven, and a reminder to lead a spiritual life. The color caught on, and now much of the town appears washed in a light blue rinse. Jaipur, India. Nicknamed the Pink City and Paris of India, Jaipur, the capital city of the desert state of Rajasthan, features architecture of pink sandstone from grand structures and forts to tiny markets. The town looks even more surreal with elephants, camels, and cows strolling past the pink buildings. A romantic dusty pink hue which has defined the city since 1876 after it was painted pink to welcome Queen Victoria's husband Prince Albert, gives Jaipur its status as the Pink City. The color chosen was a terracotta pink, as this color historically represents welcoming and hospitality. The color became an integral part of the city and it came to be known as the Pink City. Júzcar, Spain. Once a traditional white village, the picturesque hamlet changed its look in the summer of 2011. Becoming the first and only official Smurfs village in the world. This creative idea was launched by Sony Pictures as part of the campaign to promote the Smurfs movie. The locals agreed to paint the traditional Pueblo Blanco in bright blue. With unexpected economic boost led by increased tourism, the residents were quite happy to continue being blue, even though Sony had promised to repaint the village post its publicity stunt. Izamal, Mexico. An ancient Mexican town, Izamal is considered as one of the Mexico's Pueblo Mágicos magical towns, a town that offers visitors a magical experience. Izamal is in the Mexican state of Yucatan, 40 miles east of state capital Mérida. An important archaeological site of the Maya civilization, today this town is most famous as the Yellow City. Why is Izamal yellow? The entire town is painted in bright yellow to match the central church monastery basilica of San Antonio da Padua. The town was painted yellow to spruce up the town for a visit by Pope John Paul II, who came here in 1993. According to another version of the story, it was painted to honor an aspect of the Maya sun god known as Kinich. Jodhpur, India. Jodhpur is one of the very famous tourist attractions of India. In the middle of the barren Thar desert, you will find Jodhpur, also known as Blue City. The historic city is full of forts, palaces, and temples. Why is Jodhpur so blue? The locals of Jodhpur consider the blue color as very sacred. This color is associated with Lord Shiva. Owing to its sacredness, the people of Jodhpur have painted their houses in blue, thus making it the Blue City of India. Jodhpur being blue is related to the Indian caste system, or simply because blue paint is produced as a mixture of copper sulfate and limestone, which are easily available here and it's very budget friendly. Collonges-la-Rouge, France. Collonges-la-Rouge is 23 kilometers southeast of Rive in the Limousin. This French town is very attractive and popular. More or less, all the houses have been constructed from the local sandstone, which is very red. From its very red wall and torrent of flowers to its rich heritage, Collonges-la-Rouge promises a Kodak moment in every corner, a must-see village in the heart of the Dordogne Valley. Jaisalmer, India. Jaisalmer is a city in the Indian state of Rajasthan in the heart of the Thar Desert, located 575 kilometers west of the state capital Jaipur. Dominating the skyline is Jaisalmer Fort, a sprawling hilltop citadel buttressed by 99 bastions. Jaisalmer is also known as Golden City of India because the yellow sandstone used throughout the architecture of both the fort and the town below imbues both with a certain golden yellow light. Piódão, Portugal. The historical village of Piódão is located on the slope of Serra do Sol. The houses are built in the local materials, slate walls, roofs covered with the stone slabs, and wooden doors and windows. Due to dark stone, that is, the basic building materials, almost all the houses in this village are brown. It was considered Portugal's most typical village in the decade of 1980. Ubrique, Spain. The sun is hot in Andalusia and white paint reflects the heat, keeping interior cool. Thus, there are nearly 1,500 white towns in Spain. One of the largest and most famous white town is Ubrique. This town is located in the province of Cádiz, Spain. Almost all houses, buildings and institutions in the town are painted in white. Alberobello, Italy. Alberobello is a town in Italy's Apulia region. It's known for its truly whitewashed stone huts with conical roofs. Alberobello is unique and pretty, and it is indeed worth seeing. The whitewashed truly were once inhabited by farmers. There are still some 400 tulis and 1500 residents in this not so everyday local neighborhood.
Please like, comment, and share this video, and subscribe our channel. Press bell icon to see updates on our latest videos.